Right, let's crack on, shall we? With Wallace and Gromit, the last resort. I think this one personally, I prefer it's better than the first one that we played. Not that the first one's crap by any stretch, but I just think this, well, I think this and all the others after it were better than the first. So yeah, without further ado, let's crack on with Wallace and Gromit in the last resort. We don't need a tutorial this time. Something wrong if I need a frigging tutorial. I have to play it first with you. Oh, Blackpool! Come and get mugged at Blackpool. It's awesome.
Help! Gromit! Do something! Call the Coast Guard! Talk about raining cats and dogs, our plumbing's in a right pickle. Fetch me my spanner, lad, while I stick me finger in the dike.
How am I supposed to do that?
That's left over from our lunar landing. Best leave it be, lad.
Best leave it be, lad. Oh, what's this then?
Don't do that, lad. We'll lose the lights.
It's not good to have electric on, is it, when your house is
Just
filling
the
with
job.
water?
Bring it here now, will you, lad?
Legs. It always makes me laugh that legs on frigging Gromit. Let's talk to Wallace first. Oh, what's that?
I shouldn't bother with that, Gromit. It's still only a prototype. Bring me my spanner, lad. Well done. Our troubles are over. Whoops.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. Poor dickhead. Now he's...
Crikey, that was a shock.
Now they're gonna...
Let's trip the circuit breaker, lad.
Yeah, because we're gonna get freaking
And stay
electrocuted.
clear of the water. It's electric.
Ow, it's not even touching it.
Look out, lad. The tide's coming in. Best find another way to the circuit breaker.
And how am I supposed to... What frigging hell?
Gromit, have you gone crackers? You'll get yourself electrocuted.
What is it? Spade from Sandcastle
The
building.
current's too strong. You'll have to find some other way to reach the circuit breaker.
Oh my god. How?
Careful, lad. That's extremely volatile compressed rocket gas. Ex-NASA.
Right, okay, so then what?
There's no way out, lad.
Let me just check some here, wait a minute.
Careful, old chum.
So what am I looking at here? Observe.
This isn't just a sticky wicket. It's waterlogged and all.
Sticky wicket.
Steer clear, lad, or you'll get cooked.
Whoa. Oh, don't go
Come
close.
in.
I'm trying to, you bell end. Shut up.
Don't do it, lad. You'll blow yourself to smithereens. Blinking Nora. Well done, Gromit. All be fixed in a
Blinking
jiffy.
Nora.
Just a moment.
Oh, the frig's
Turn to the
Nora.
right. And now it's safe to hit the
Why's
light.
she blinking?
That's better. Oh, there you are. Well, we'd best clean up. Crack on, lad. There's a lot to do. Sorry about the unseasonal weather. I'm afraid it means we'll have to put off our little trip to the seaside.
Oh, damn.
Unless
We're not going to Blackpool now.
we
Gutted.
bring the seaside to us.
Here we go. Yeah, he opens a resort in his house, in his basement, for old neighbours and that, and
Look
he
here,
fills it with sand
we've
and
already
everything.
got a cellar full of water. Just a few more items. There we are. And we can enjoy the seaside from the comfort of our own home. Ho, ho, ho. Won't that be something, lad? We'll stay home for the holidays and have our own beach to boot. Lucky the rain's let up for now. I'll be back in a trice with all the necessaries. Sun, sand and beach umbrella coming up.
All the necessaries. Right, so I'm Wallace now. So where are you going to get all your stuff from, Wallace? Does that still rotate his pond?
Better be careful, or I'll be in the cellar faster than you can say secret trap door. I'm sure Miss Flit won't mind if I take just one.
I'm sure she will.
Miss Flit doesn't like poachers, and one is my limit.
Poachers, what, taking a flower? That it then, no else. Probably have to go into town. Can't we do out with them windmills this time? No, I guess not. No. Oh well, let's go in town then, see if we can get what we need. In a bit, Gromit. You'll keep guard. Oh, in fact, let's talk to Gromit first.
Have faith, lad. West Wallaby Street's first indoor beach will be ready in a trice. Sun, sand and beach umbrella coming right up. Sun, sand and beach umbrella coming right up.
Who's this? Old Scotty! Who was killed on?
Duncan, what are you doing here?
Picking you up, lassie. With a date.
Surely you're not still thinking of the beach. It's freezing cold and might rain any moment.
Ach, a little wet never dampened the spirits of McBiscuit. Grab your wellies and we'll be off.
Duncan, I really don't
McBiscuit.
think so.
You must admit, it's hardly beach weather, is it?
It's perfect beach weather. Nothing like a wee nip in the air to keep you sharp.
I'd rather stay warm and dry here at home if you don't mind.
Nothing like a weak nip of the air to keep you sharp.
No, but you won't be.
Okay now.
Oh, felicity.
I won't be coming or going anywhere in this wretched weather, thank you.
Don't be ridiculous. Oh, hello there, Wallace. Come and meet Duncan McBiscuit. He's an old friend.
Yeah.
And of course you know my two precious darlings, Fuji Woo and Tinky Wee. Say hello hello to Mr. Wallace, angels?
Yes. Look, Gromit. It's your friends from next door. Cute little fellows.
Oh, yes. They're show dogs, you know. Prize winners. They're my pride and joy.
Well, I won't keep you.
No. Duncan was just leaving.
Leaving with you, lassie, for a day on the beach.
But what if there's a cloudburst? I don't consider thunder and lightning very pleasant beach companions.
But there's nae thunder and nae lightning. Can you hear any thundering? Any cracking or booming? Well, can you?
Maybe I can. Just hush your tongue a moment, will you?
You canna hear no thunder, can you? Not even a wee tinkle.
I suppose not.
Wait, Felicity, don't make me get...
I say, that's a handsome beach brolly.
Perhaps you'd like to borrow it.
Handsome.
You're most welcome. We won't be needing it as we're not going anywhere.
Oh, yes, we are, lassie.
Oh, no, we aren't, Duncan. You can borrow the brolly once Duncan and I have finished our little discussion. Duncan, we'll catch our death of
Right,
cold.
so what else?
Need a fresh air.
You wouldn't go to the seaside today, would you, Wallace? You'd stay inside with a cosy cup of tea, inventing some clever thing, wouldn't you?
It's certainly cozier indoors.
Just so. Now, Duncan, it's time you were on your way.
On my
Piss
way.
off.
Felicity.
I refuse to
Piss
go
off,
out in a
Duncan.
thunderstorm.
Oh,
Scottish
there's no
bastard.
thunderstorm. You can't hear no thundering, can you?
Maybe I can hear thundering. Just button your bagpipes for a moment, will you?
Am I supposed to do something that makes it sound like thunder?
You can't hear no thunder, can you? Not
What
even a
can I
wee
do?
tinkle.
I ain't got all
I
that.
suppose not. Oh, but still,
No.
Duncan, this cold will turn my precious puppies into ice lollies.
Oh, the furry coats will keep them toasty warm, I'm sure.
Duncan.
Cute little fellas.
Oh, they're more than cute, Mr. Wallace. They're show dogs. And they're far too delicate for wintry weather. Why, my precious puppets would turn to popsicles. You must admit, it's hardly beach.
So I need to go to town, don't I, first? I can't, because I've got to find a way to make thunder so that she tells him to piss off and we can get that brolly then. So he can make his new freaking holiday resort in his basement.
We must act now, before the flood. Gather the townsfolk. We'll stack the sandbags to the north, south, and east. Still time if we hurry. Look lively now, soldier.
No, you can't dump these sandbags here. Just wait a moment, Major, please.
Stop dithering, you dunderhead. The town's being swept under.
There's now being swept under, Major, and you're beginning to be a public nuisance.
Sweet spotlight.
Afternoon, Wallace. Thinking weather, eh, Wallace?
It is rather gloomy.
Like my business. Not a single customer all day. My sizzling summer sail has lost its sizzle. I'm afraid my summer sail won't be very sizzling this year.
Sorry to hear that.
So what's his... So is that like a sun lamp? Or why is he facing into the sky? A Coke sunback.
That's quite a light, Mr. Panea.
It's a searchlight.
I say, no shortage of candle power there.
Bright as the sun, don't you think? Wonderful for bringing in the big spenders. When the weather's fair, that is.
I wonder, Mr. Panea, where might a person acquire such a light?
I'd be happy to lend you this one, but if the weather warms up tonight, I'll need it to advertise my super soaraway sizzling summer sail.
Oh,
Take it then.
I wonder, Mr. Panea, where might a person acquire such a
You just
light?
said you can take
I'd be
it.
happy to lend you this one, but if the weather warms up tonight, I'll need it to advertise.
Oh. Oh, heck. It's a stack of Stilton.
That sounds like thunder.
Is that the earth-shaking roar of thunder?
Well, actually...
So if he picks a cheese,
It doesn't
makes a
matter
thunder
when
noise.
it comes to the
They like
complex
cheese,
question
don't
of climate. A person should never really rely on his own senses. Only the experts really understand the weather.
Oh?
Can you get one or what?
Oh, is that thunder I hear?
Not exactly.
Didn't think so. After all, you can't tell what the weather's doing just by looking and listening, can you? You've got to rely on the experts.
What's the latest cheese of the week, I wonder?
Stilton. And that reminds me, I just sent the truck out with your delivery. When you return home, you'll find it waiting patiently on your doorstep.
Just like Gromit.
You know, Mr. Wallace, there's nothing like coming home to a faithful, loyal
Cheese. I quite agree. Two fine flavours that work well together. That's a nice sentiment.
Sorry, I'm just chowing down on a friggin' Bakewell slice. I didn't want to be munching down friggin' microphone.
No water shortage this summer, that's for certain.
Let's go and see what's going on with those two.
Until the floodwaters up to our trembling nostrils. Yes, soldier, out with it.
If you'd like to unload these sandbags, I know just the spot.
Just as I told you. The people
Oh, yeah,
are
need
pleading
sand.
for sand, and we've got to give it to them.
So up in
I'd
his
like to
resort.
give it to you, you loony old goat. But if you've got a need for sandbags, Wallace, I hereby grant you permission.
Oh? You grant permission?
Indeed. Take all you want, Wallace.
Infernal cheek! I'm the commanding officer here, you jumped-up Jobsworth, and I hereby revoke permission.
Can't you be cooperative just this once, Major?
Cooperative? Don't know the meaning of the word. Sounds subversive to me.
All right, Major, how about this? Why don't we ask Wallace here who's in command?
This young Pongo? Very well.
What the fuck's a pongo?
Tell us, soldier, who holds rank here? Remember your training.
Regarding those sandbags.
Not now, man! We need to teach this impertinent interloper to show some respect. Tell him to obey his superiors.
Go on, Wallace. Tell the old goose what's what for a chucks him in
Who do I
choky.
choose, man? Because the copper said I can have the sand, and he's just bothered about who's in charge. Let's side with Major.
Well, the Major is, a Major.
Just so. Now, stand down, or I'll have you clapped in irons. You may have the sandbags, Wallace.
Yeah.
I grant you permission.
I deny you permission
Oh,
to grant
my
permission. Yes. I give the orders round here.
Now, who's being
So I bet
uncooperative?
if
I'm the
whoever I would have
authority
chose, I
here,
wouldn't have got.
And what I
See
say
what other one would have
goes.
disagreed.
Ain't that right, Wallace? Back me up here.
Wallace is just a pacifist, and he don't want to get involved in any of this shit.
Well, the Major is,
Major.
a Major.
Just so. Now, stand down, or I'll have you clapped in iron.
I'll stand on me head before that happens. Major or no Major, you can't order PC Ernest Dibbins about. Wallace, kindly tell the Major here
Oh,
who
so
the
I have to.
officer in charge is, will ya?
Friggin' hell, man. You're not going to win, whoever you say.
Well, the constable is, an officer of the law.
Aha! Like I told you, I call the shots in this district. The sandbags are yours, Wallace.
No, they're not.
They are not!
But you're the one who wanted to dump 'em, Major.
That was before you waltzed in and tried to usurp my authority.
Wallace, kindly tell the Major here who the officer in charge is, will you?
That's right, soldier. Inform
Oh,
this
fuck off,
non-competent
man. I'm not getting
nincompoop
into it,
where
no,
his
fuck
duty
off.
lies.
Piss off. Comment on the sandbag.
Regarding those sandbags.
Not now, man! We need to teach this impertinent interloper to show some respect. Tell him to obey his superiors.
Go on, Wallace. Tell the old goose what's what for a chucks him in chokey.
For a chuckling in chokey.
I'm afraid I must be going.
Go ahead. I'll handle this on my own.
Okay now, man. But I'll chucks him in chokey.
Peace and quiet.
Only the sandbags.
Hello, love.
Lasting peace.
Hey up, Beryl.
Looking for something to read? Take your pick. I'll put it on your slate.
What's weather?
More rotten weather on the way tonight, they say. All set.
Hey, make sure he don't nick any sweets!
Mind your own business! That old misery guts thinks he could run this shop. He couldn't run a bath.
Right, let's see.
Afternoon, Mrs. Gabberley.
Hello, Wallace. Lovely weather, isn't it?
Well,
I'm joking, Pat. I know it's rotten. Had to cancel me holiday.
that's a shame.
Certainly is being stuck with old misery guts here.
I heard that!
He don't miss a word I say, except when I ask him to do summit.
Ah! Sitting behind a till all day ain't exactly hard labour.
What would you know about hard labour?
I could run this place a sight better than you, if I had a mind to.
If you had a mind. What will it be, love?
Is that it then? We don't can go. No point choosing another. I think I'll probably need them magazines for summer.
I'm unloading the sandbags. Here they come. Prepare to be rescued from certain doom. No, can't dump these sandbags here. Just wait a moment,
Let me try and...
I'm in charge. And I order you to stand down.
Any interest in...
Not now, Wallace. We need to make this befuddled buffoon show some respect. Tell him who's in charge, why don't you?
Oh, pissed off, I ain't getting back into that way. Go bollocks.
I'm afraid I must be going.
Go ahead. I'll handle this on my own.
I wonder how I get them to let me have the sand.
Stormy weather ahead, I'm afraid.
Oh? Oh no. After all that, my sizzling summer sail is ruined. I go on holiday, but the weather's a washout. Will the sun never shine on yours truly?
So can I have light now?
I
then?
say, I wonder where a person might acquire such a light.
You're welcome to borrow this one, Mr. Wallace. There won't be any sizzling summer sail tonight. Not in this blinking weather.
That's very kind of you.
Always happy to help.
This light'll make a smashing sun.
Right, so that's the light sorted. I think we'll go back home because cheese should be there, so I should be able to get that umbrella then. Can we look at what else here? Yeah, look, cheese.
Nip in the air to keep you sharp.
Rather stay warm and dry here at home.
A special order for 62 West Wallaby Street. Stilton. One of my favourites.
Anywhere in this wretched
Right, so then if I look at the cheese...
Felicity, don't make me beg now.
It is a bit damp.
You see, Duncan? I'm not going gallivanting in a thunderstorm.
Gallop, what? Brace up, lass. There's no thunderstorm. You canna hear no thundering, can you?
Maybe I can hear thundering. Just hush your gums for a moment, will you?
Ah, yeah, it's mouth-watering.
Oh, my gracious! That's thunder, all right. And it's nearly upon us.
Oh, but sure it may be thundering, but did you see lightning? There's no lightning to bother about us, sir.
Oh, you've got
Oh, no, you don't. I'm not going to stay out here with you waiting to be struck by lightning. I'm going to seek shelter, and if you've any sense at all, Duncan McBiscuit, you'll do the same. Good day.
What?
Duncan McBiscuit.
Oh,
What are you looking at, Jimmy?
That's brolly sorted then.
I'll just borrow this. Just the thing for our
So,
cellar-based
We've
indoor
got
beach
sun, we've got umbrella. We
experience.
just need sand. How the fuck do I get that sand? Can I take any cheese? I don't know, I'm going to stop them two arguing.
Must be getting past tea time. I'll be back soon with some sand. Can't build a proper beach without it.
Right, so... What can we... Well, what's that? Beach supply?
Nice to see you, Wallace.
No beach brollies left.
Sorry.
No, it don't matter, we've already
Big
got it.
burly bloke bought the last one, and he weren't very polite about it.
Oh, he's on about McBiscuit, isn't he? Big burly, bro. Right, I need to figure it out now. I bet it's one of them magazines.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Changed your mind, did you? Go ahead and swap, love.
Right, let's have a look. Tattletale, knitting, ripping rugby, latest look for summer. Right, let's try Tattletale.
That's pure tittle-tattle, that is. I read it from cover to cover. Found what you wanted, I trust.
Summer storm shocks sunbather.
The people need peace and quiet.
Only the sandbags can ensure true, lasting peace.
But what? That's daft, that is.
You haven't the authority to stop terrorism.
I do so. I'm a
Regarding those sandbags.
Not now, man! We need to teach this impertinent interloper to show some respect. Tell him to obey his superiors.
Go on, Wallace. Tell the old goose what's what for a chucks him in chokey.
Two fine flavours that work well together.
We are talking about who's in charge, not flavors.
Just a moment. Are you saying that instead of bickering over who's in charge, we should be working together
that's
as a
it.
team, like steak and kidney?
Yes, that's exactly what
Are
I
you
was saying.
saying
That one
that in a
accident.
crisis like this, we must act as one, like a well-trained commando unit?
Actually, it's a sign.
Exactly. A sign that we can rise above our squabbles.
Very well then. Here's what we'll do. We'll send these sandbags off with you.
Thank goodness. Well, I'll be off then. I can hear an hot meat pie calling me name. Yes, I can. Ernest Dibbins, it's saying. It's tea time. Fetch the blinking ketchup, Ernest.
Now then, soldier, all I need is your requisition form.
Requisition form?
That's right. Got to play by the book.
Oh,
Can't
piss
let
off
the
now.
Spies sabotage operations, can we?
Spies?
Surely you've heard about the spies from abroad. They're everywhere. Don't look so rattled, man. Just bring me your requisition form, and you'll soon be neck-deep in splendid sandbags.
Oh, right then.
I bet I've just... Oh, in fact, did I pick it up? So I've got it there, special order. Okay. Let's try that. So he might be that blind that he can't see what it actually says on it.
It's only for cheese, but
Give that here. Good heavens. Special orders? Deliver to 62 West Wallaby Street. You've done the service proud, soldier. Now stand clear. No time for chitter-chatter. I'm needed in West Wallaby Street.
yes, sir.
It's just a Bordex frigging squaddy, isn't it? That can't leave his old self behind, you know, war days, because he's bored out of his frigging tree.
Prison's an unhappy fate. I once had a friend banged up in there.
Yeah, the mouse.
Prison's an unhappy fate. No water shortage this summer, that's for certain.
Right, I'll be going, so I'll see you later, alright.
Major Crum is getting agitated. Hope he doesn't barricade my shop like he did last time.
I've an interesting periodical.
No, thank you. Not in the mood for casual reading.
Well, I'll see you later then. I'm off to start my own summer resort. You're welcome to come once it's finished. Hoot, hoot. Now all we need to do is turn thing, and it'll all tip into the cellar, and then we'll have a beach, won't we? Are we ready? Are we ready? Here we go. Woohoo!
Whoops-a-daisy. There we go.
We now have a resort.
All the sand we need. The Riviera, here we come. Great news, Gromit. All the goods have been gathered. Now it's time for some elbow grease, eh? To the cellar.
Elbow. Never understood that. Elbow grease. I don't know about yours,
Job
but my
done,
elbow's
Gromit.
not fucking greasy.
Time to relax
at
on the
me.
beach, eh? We deserve a holiday.
What a cold cellar that'd
Just
be
a
though.
minute. Such a lovely
Do some
beach.
UV lights
It's a
off
shame
so you
to
could
keep
actually
it to
get a tan.
ourselves when we could share it with paying customers. Just imagine, West Wallaby Street Water World. A genuine beach house, complete with its own all-weather seaside in the cellar basement beach attraction. Oh, we'll be surrounded by happy holiday makers. It'll be grand, Gromit.
Honestly, what a waste of time.
Those stairs don't
This
climb
man's
themselves,
ruining
you
my
know.
blinking holiday. I'm half a mind to take my
Don't
bucket
get
and spade
sand
and
in
go
your
home.
sandwich. I was only teasing. Just ask that great big pudding
Shut
there.
up! I ain't no pudding. You
These
talk
dogs are
and
disturbing the
type.
peace. Bylaws state that all livestock must be kept
Peacock,
under proper control
My
in
darlings
public
wouldn't disturb a
places.
fly,
Oh my
and they're not livestock.
I want a refund.
I want a refund and all.
Refunds would indeed appear to be in order, Mr. Wallace. What do you say?
Well, here at West Wallaby Street Water World, customer satisfaction is our top priority. If you'll just be patient, I promise we'll have everything under control by supper time.
You've got till supper time, no later.
Not much of an holiday so far, I'm sorry to say.
Those mutts are a threat to public
Stayed in the
safety.
shop
The
and
nerve
dusted
of
me
that
tin
man,
fruit display.
calling my dears livestock.
We can't afford to give refunds, Gromit. We've spent all our money doing the house up. This could be a financial disaster. What are we gonna do, lad? I never thought we'd have a house full of unhappy holiday makers.
Bunch of moaning minnies, if you ask me. I'm having a grand old time.
Well, that's one satisfied customer anyway. There we are. This customer relationship
Right, so to make
management
'em all
isn't so
happy.
hard, is it, Gromit? There's hope for our little venture yet. You'd best get supper started. Make it a feast to remember. I'll see to our guests. We'll soon have a house full of happy campers, eh, lad?
What was this on while I was looking at? Oh, I think this is to change sound, isn't it? Oh, where you going? I didn't want to go upstairs. Get back down there. That's it. On the boardwalk, lullaby, holiday harmony, seaside family. Let's do lullaby. Right, so let's see what Major wants first.
Ouch! I wouldn't want anyone to step on that toy by mistake.
It's not a toy, and you can't have it. The battle isn't over.
Enjoying your holiday, I hope, Major?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Dashed comfortable billet you have here.
Oh, thank you. We strive to achieve complete customer satisfaction. That wasn't so hard.
Put that thing down and pay attention.
Oh,
I am about to reenact one of the greatest desert battles of history, the Siege of Aqaba. Not many know the tale. It was late 1914, or was it 1916? It was an even year of that, I'm sure. On the one side was a single British soldier, T.E. Lawrence, better known to you civvies as Sir Lawrence of Olivier. On the other, the invading army of the Ottoman Empire, thousands strong. You know the story. Lawrence single-handedly defended a desert fortress from a massive attack. He had only one rifle and no ammunition. He was all alone, just like this. Lawrence watched the enemy from a secret vantage point sheltered by enormous red boulders. Anyway, as the enemy massed, vultures began to circle overhead, crying out in their desperate thirst for blood. Anyway, now at this point your average Joe would have thrown in the towel and anything else he had to hand. But what do you think our Lawrence did? He took tea. Anyway, Lawrence was about to dunk his digestive when suddenly... Oh, blast and bother! This isn't right. Not quite historically accurate, I'm afraid. I'll have to start again. Just a moment.
Right, so we need Bert, and he needs a brew as well to make his happy.
hard at work, eh, Gromit? That's what I like to see. We'll soon have a house full of happy holiday makers, never fear. Oh, cracking idea, lad. Everyone loves a copper. You'd best attend to your pots and pans, eh?
Poor Gromit. It's supposed to be their holiday, wasn't it, as well? Cannonball! Let me just... Oh, for fuck's sake. Cream bun and cream just goes everywhere.
May I offer you a spot of tea, Major?
Of course, sharpens the wits.
Ouch! I wouldn't want anyone to step on that toy by mistake.
It's not a toy, and you can't have it. The battle isn't over. You're in luck, my boy. I was just about to reenact the Siege of Aqaba. Do you know the story? Sir Lawrence took cover under massive red boulders. Anyway, vultures circled the sky, crying out, "Just like this, our Lawrence, just like this." Lawrence was about to.
Hello, Wallace. Oh, you like this, Wallace? I've been longing for a new look, and I quite fancy this one. Very incognito, don't you think? My own babies wouldn't recognise me in this get-up.
I'm afraid fashion isn't really my forte, Miss Flit.
Nonsense. What man is immune to the allure of a well-dressed woman?
I trust everything at West Wallaby Street Waterworld is to your satisfaction, Miss Flit. We strive to satisfy.
It's sweet of you to ask, Mr. Wallace. I'm having a wonderful time. All this drama swirling around me, but I remain an oasis of calm in the hurly-burly of holiday madness.
Oh, glad to hear it. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
How funny. That sounded just like my little darling's chew toy.
Gromit's favourite. Gromit's favourite. Your searchlight is just what West Wallaby Street Waterworld needed, Mr. Pannier. Everything satisfactory, I hope?
No, not satisfactory at all. A certain Scottish gentleman has been deconstructing my constructions. Perhaps the management could have a word with him.
I'm afraid Mr. McBiscuit is rather difficult to pin down.
You've got to do something. If I can't finish my sandcastle, I'll have to insist on a refund.
Your castle looks very handsome, Mr. Pannier. Such charming little bucket shapes. I do admire creative artists like yourself.
Oh, thank you, Miss Flit. At least someone appreciates art and craft. Look, it's almost done. What do you reckon?
Very nice.
So what am I supposed to do now?
That's the horrible dungeon where the mean, bullying knight is kept locked in chains. That's the royal court where the king holds sumptuous banquets for all his royal chums. That's the enchanted tower where the beautiful princess sleeps, dreaming of a successful marriage to a financially secure prince.
And that is...
That's the Tower of Groceries where the heroic young shopkeeper sells top-quality produce. Impressive architecture, don't you think?
Oh, yes.
Right, so... Right,
I
then.
should look in on our other guests.
But I'm nearly done. Just one last touch. There. The perfect finishing touch. The mark of finest quality produce. Miss Flit's going to be impressed.
Oh, aye, she'll be ever so impressed, I'm sure.
Oh, no.
Whoops, my foot slipped, silly me.
My castle. Stomped on by a tartan heel. See what I have to put up with? A holiday's not a blinking holiday if I can't finish my sandcastle. Now I have to start all over.
Where is he, that fucking big Scottish troller? Where's he gone? He walked this way, didn't he? Right, let's go and have a look for him. Oh, Scotty, where are they?
Mr. Wallace, I'd like a word with you, if you please.
That red ball I'll do for his red boulders.
Gromit won't mind if I borrow this.
That'll do. That's the major sorted then.
Oh, I say, Gromit never reacts like that.
Watch your fingers. They don't like anyone touching the toy.
Cute little fellas. Oh my.
Oh my! Nearly had me friggin' fingers off. Can we speak to Copper or not? I want to speak to Copper, thank you.
Enjoying your stay at West Wallaby Street
No, I'm
Waterworld,
not.
Constable?
I'm this close to having your establishment shut down.
Shut down?
You heard me. These dogs are a public nuisance and an health hazard and all.
Oh dear.
Yeah, his dog.
Went bonkers, they did. And all because I tried to clear away that horrible little toy of theirs. I don't approve of litter, you know.
I believe Miss Flit...
I've warned Felicity Flit and all, and now she must face the full force of the law. I'm issuing a formal caution for the disruption of lawful quietude. It's the third I've had to write today.
The third?
Aye, the first two got eaten. Give this one to Miss Flit and tell her to remove her animals or I'll be forced to shut the place down.
Oh, what's over here then? Oh, what's this then? What is it? What is it? What's it do? Come on. Oh, candy floss machine.
Well, that seems to be in working order.
People can take pictures in different backgrounds.
A man of action, our Major. Except when he's resting, of course. Big fella. The camera loves her, and she loves it back.
Oh, well, our Wallace has got to have one done then, hasn't he? What's this?
cheese.
So is mine up there now? Yeah, it's there.
Rather photogenic, if I say so myself.
Tiki. Cheeky tiki. Let's have a look. You can change the background, can't you? Yeah. That's Blackpool. Don't look as nice as that. A few used condoms on the beach and that. What's this? Some weird flag life. Oh, let's have that. I'll be having it.
This needs ironing, it does.
Yeah, it does. It does, doesn't it? Needs ironing. Bloody Christ. What's wrong with you? Stupid bugger. So is it just one of them three then? That's it? Oh well. Never mind. Alright, why am I observing that? Pot of tea?
Care for some tea, Constable?
The law can't stop for a cuppa, much as the law might like to.
Well, don't have one then. No skin off our nose, you know.
Not a good idea, that.
Why he's putting thing not a good idea.
I don't see the point in it.
Oh, well don't then, Wallace. Suit thyself. Arrgh!
Watch your fingers. You don't like anyone touching the toy.
Right, well let's go. Let's go and have a look in kitchen and see what we've got in that there kitchen, shall we?
Something to get our guests in the holiday mood.
Well, yeah, it's surely working, isn't it, our Wallace? Surely working, lad. Home sweet home. What's in back?
Bevy of brollies. To think of all the trouble I went through to get just one. I'd better stay here and see to our guests. Home sweet home. For as many customers as we can handle. Not helpful, I'm afraid.
Bong!
Not supper time yet, is it, lad? Sorry about that. I've deactivated Gromit's call box for the moment. He needs to stay focused on supper.
What the frig with that then? I don't know.
Silicon flowers.
Slide.
Lovely, but not particularly fragrant.
Oh, it's a water slide. It goes down into the basement. Thinking that must be front bedroom. What's this?
That's my automated ocean breeze simulator.
Freaking hell, man.
That was a fine holiday, but this one's bound to be even better once our guests are satisfied. Sharp as a knife.
Beg pardon?
Anything I can do for you, Mrs. Gabberley? Oh dear.
Oh, what a mess I am! But it's me own fault for letting that mangy McBiscuit get under me skin. Why should I care what he says? As me mum taught me, sticks and stones will break your bones, but silly names can never hurt you.
Hey, here comes trouble! You big fat biddin'!
Big fat pudding? Oh, it's true enough, I know it. I'm out of shape for a beach holiday. Perhaps I should just get me refund and go home.
Oh, no.
That's kind of you, but it's no good. I can't be talked out of a mood like this, can I?
Oh, well,
Oh, what do I know? I'm going soft in the head, aren't I?
Sharp as a knife.
Well, now, that's kind of you to say so, Wallace. Oh, you're a real good listener, you are, Wallace.
We're blowing him off in fucking
Oh,
couple
it's
of
a
minutes.
sorry old world, isn't it? Thanks to the bullies.
Consider these crumbs.
Fresh as a daisy.
I can't say as I understand you, Wallace.
It's not that then.
No, am I making sense? Do you catch my drift?
Catch my drift.
Clear as glass.
Well, that's good anyway. At least I'm not just talking to myself. Glad you're here, Wallace. Hey, you're in a right mess, you are, Winnie Gabberly, and no mistake. What to do? What to do?
A bit of romance.
I'm not in the market for romance. I should count me blessings. At least me new outfits. That's something, isn't it?
Health food.
I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. He happen to maybe knocking on. Too old for a beach holiday, that's for sure.
Fresh as a daisy.
Oh, I don't know about that. But it's ever so kind of you to say so. I'm feeling a bit better now. I'd go home to Mr. Gabberly, but there's no point. Won't get no sympathy from him indoors, will I?
A bit of romance.
Oh, cheeky. But yes, Gabberly does have his romantic side. Occasionally. You're an exemplary host, Wallace. It's not just me, is it? What do you think of Duncan McBiscuit?
That's a stinky cheese.
Ah, he's a real stinky cheese, he is. Glad you agree. You know what? Winnie Gabberly's had enough of feeling sorry for herself. So what if I'm a bit like a pudding? I've tangled with giant bees, I have. I can take care of a bullying McBiscuit any day. Thank you, Wallace. You've a right kindly way with words, you have.
Glad to be of service.
I'll be fine now, Pat. Reckon I'll finish my story.
Hey! Hey there, you big fat...
Shut your trap, you tartan tearaway, or I'll box your ears! I do like a good book.
No need for a
Shut your
refund,
trap,
then.
you tartan
No,
tearaway.
no. I'm as happy as Larry me.
Oh, another happy camper.
Give it a brew.
There's nothing like a cup of tea.
Oh, keep it down, love. I could do with some peace and quiet round here.
Sorry. for a warmer upper?
Get pouring.
Now she's happy. Happy camper. She's got a blow on her brook. Another happy camper.
Our guests do love the water slide. Well, one of them does anyway.
Let's go then. Let's go and have a look upstairs, and that must be where the slide is.
Gangway! Cannonball coming through!
Ah, Mr. McBiscuit, may I, have a word? Later then. Crikey, the infrastructure's getting a lot of wear and tear.
Yeah, well, he's big friggin' fatties jumping
Very
about.
fashionable. Handsome decor for our guest house.
Some dick as a fucking hedgehog.
Trouble springs eternal, it seems. All in working order.
You must be this tall to ride this slide.
Safety first. Bit gloomy out there.
So where's Wallace supposed to be sleeping then? Well, all these guests are here. In fact, where are guests supposed to be sleeping? So well, that it? Is there not another spring popping up?
I'm not dressed for water sports.
Right, so what did I need to do now? I needed to go down, didn't I, to give him his red boulders and let him finish his story, then he'll be happy. Give her the ticket off the police officer.
Any interest in this?
Perfect! Just like the great boulders of the Aqaba Desert.
More tea?
Always room for a cup of tar.
I have a formal caution.
I answer only to the military police.
Care for some protection from the sun's glare?
Not my style.
A shady shelter from the summer sunshine. Ho ho!
And a good thing too. Take it from me. Too much sun can drive a man insane.
You're already insane, you old coat.
Any interest in a flag?
Some foreign thing? Course not.
Sold you
More
what
tea?
to do.
Always room for a cup of tar.
That's not on. I'd rather not. Those glasses are on the large side for him, methinks.
You're
let's
in
let it
luck,
story now.
boy.
Should
I was
be.
just about to reenact the siege of Aqaba.
This
You
should
know
be
the
it.
story. Sir Lawrence took cover under massive red boulders. Just like this. Vultures circled the sky, crying out for blood. Just like this, our Lawrence, cool as a cabbage, took tea. Just like this. Lawrence was taking tea and about to dunk his digestive when suddenly 10,000 howling Ottoman soldiers charged the fortress. Tea was ruined, obviously. But did Lawrence of Olivier give up? Never! He took his rifle and levered the great red boulders down the dunes, rolling them straight into the enemy horde. With the invaders in disarray, Lawrence, armed only with his bayonet and still desperate for cover, counterattacked. He took them on one by one until he achieved total and complete victory!
Time for a sleep. I guess we're having soldier now then.
I'll
Thank you
just
very much.
tidy this up. Dreaming of great battles, no doubt. Inadvisable.
Right, let's sort Mr. Paneer out. Let's see if he wants a brew. I never asked him.
Care for some tea, Mr. Paneer?
No, thank you, Wallace. I'm too busy for tea.
Right, so this
Making
soldier with
progress.
spike, put it in the
I'm
sand and
almost
that
done.
bully
Have a
will
look.
stand on
As
it.
you can see, I've rearranged everything. It's even better than before.
I see.
That's the horrible dungeon where the mean, bullying knight is kept locked in chains. That's the Tower of Groceries where the heroic young shopkeeper sells top-quality produce. Impressive architecture, don't you think?
Oh, yes.
That's the enchanted tower where the beautiful princess sleeps, dreaming of a successful marriage to a financially secure prince. That's the royal court where the king holds sumptuous banquets for all his
He's going
royal
to flatten that one
chums.
up right, then, isn't he? Because he flattens the shop basically. So if we put that in with spike,
Hey, this little fella might enhance your sandcastle.
A knight to defend the castle, eh? Why not? It couldn't hurt.
it'll hurt him when he stamps on it.
Just one last touch. There.
That's
The
it.
mark of finest quality produce. I can't wait to show Miss Flit.
And I'm sure she can't wait to see.
Oh, no.
Oh, my foot! My poor tender foot! It was a blasted sand trap! Oh, ow! 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 Ow!
Well then, should be able to work in peace now, I reckon.
Oh, well, jolly good.
Does that mean you're a happy camper then, does it?
Now for the finishing touch. The defender of the kingdom.
However do you manage such lovely creations, Mr. Paneer?
It's a knack, Miss Flit. If I hadn't made it into grocer school, I might have been an engineer. But of course, groceries are my first love.
Anything else I can assist with?
No, thank you, Mr. Wallace. You may consider me a happy camper and most satisfied customer.
We do aim to please.
It's on it copper now, isn't it? Yeah. Well, for me, it could piss off him.
Miss Flit seems very excited about her new look. Blue and white stripes must be all the rage these days.
Hello there.
Right, so, let's talk to her.
Anything I can do for you, Miss Flit?
Oh, stop it, Wallace. You'll make Duncan jealous.
Oh, yeah, so that flag and that I've got, that's same as the outfit she wants.
Any interest in this?
Oh, thank you, Mr. Wallace. What a lovely scarf.
Actually, it's,
Such vibrant colour and such a pretty pattern. It's perfect for my new look. Isn't it splendid?
So we need
I
gloves
have
though,
the
don't we?
scarf. I just need the glasses.
And I happen to have the
What worth
glasses.
doing?
What? Oh, I ain't got it on her.
Would you like these sunglasses?
Oh, wonderful, Mr. Wallace. Very stylish. I'll use these for my new look.
Oh, right,
My
so
new
yeah, so that it
look is
disguises her.
complete.
I forgot.
Just a moment. You're
When I give her
in
that
for a
ticket from the police
surprise.
officer, she goes storming upstairs to see the dogs.
Ta-da!
But when the dogs see
What do
her
you think,
coming, they
Wallace?
behave normally.
Am I not mysterious?
But now she's disguised, so they'll carry on being a pain in the ass.
Quite
And
mysterious,
she'll remove them.
yes.
That's it.
Oh, where's Felicity? Where did Miss Flit go? Here I am! We do have fun, Wallace, don't we?
Oh, we do, don't we, Felicity? We do have fun, don't we, Felicity?
I love my new look. You can't even tell it's me, can you? I'm so pleased you share my passion for fashion, Mr. Wallace. We have so much in common.
Oh my God. Wallace is getting his end away tonight with old Felicity. Right, so now we give her the ticket and she'll go up and... Because what would have happened is if we wouldn't have given her them glasses and scarf, we'd have given her that ticket what the coppers give about the dogs. She'd have gone storming upstairs to see that the dogs, see if they're misbehaving. As soon as she walked in, the dogs recognise her, sit like angels, and she would have said, see, they're not doing anything wrong. And that would have been that. But now, because she's disguised, when she goes up, they'll carry on running round like they are, like little devils. And she will see them behaving like that. So she will move them. And the copper will be happy then, I think. Hopefully. So let's see.
Constable Dibbins has requested...
Constable Dibbins is mistaken. Poochie Woo and Tinky Wee would never misbehave.
They did seem a touch rambunctious.
Oh, very well. Let's get this over with.
Threatening behaviour towards an officer of the law, that's a serious offence, that is. Don't think I won't lock you up, because I will. This is your final warning.
See how they looked at her.
Poochie Woo! Tinky Wee! How could you behave like this? Mummy is very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. And what did you do to upset my precious cupcakes like that?
Cupcakes?
My darlings, did the bad man upset you? Don't be scared. Mummy's here now. How about a little dressing up game to make it all better? Do you want to play dress up? Oh, yes you do. Yes you do. Oh, come along, my sweets.
She's lucky I didn't throw those mutts in the kennels. Our this close, our. You can only push PC Ernest Dibbins so far.
I hope your holiday is proceeding in a satisfactory manner, Constable.
Satisfactory? Yes. Yes, indeed. Everything appears to be quite satisfactory, peaceful, and in order. Thank you, Wallace.
Champion, we're getting there.
Everyone's happy now. Happy smiles all round. Yay!
Ha ha! At last! A house full of satisfied customers, just as I predicted. I'd best tell Gromit to lay the table.
Oh, what's happening? Hounds of Horror, Chapter 3.
I must compliment our host. I've had a cracking holiday.
Ooh, thank goodness for that. It was a near thing though, wasn't it? Ooh, smell those fish and chips.
We can look forward to superior chow here in the officer's mayor's what?
The tableware doesn't seem to be in breach of any health and safety regulations. Enforcement's the key, of course.
You smell like heaven, lassie. Did you buy a new perfume for our date?
Oh, really, Duncan? That's just the flower in my hair. And I'm not sure I'd call it a date.
Before we tuck in, on behalf of the management, that is, Gromit and me, I'd like to welcome you all to our new venture. West Wallaby Street Water World, the only holiday destination with its own all-weather seaside in the cellar basement
I have a
beach
few
attraction.
words to say myself. Raise your glasses. Raise them, I said. To a great day with a great lass. The sweetest sights I ever smelled. That's right, I'm talking about... Hey! What's in there? What's all this?
Right there!
Leave off!
Blinking Nora, this is a rope glue.
It's them right in your
was
all
right
I
there.
did.
Big as
Spies
life.
from
Jenny,
a
you
biscuit
shouldn't vanish.
infiltrators.
Saw it with me all
Quiet,
night.
everyone,
Bring me
quiet,
my
calm
spider.
down a sec. I must insist on calm. This is not what it's got. Quiet!
Whatever's happening to me?
Help me! Help me, somebody!
Oh, well, here with Gromit's big, long fucking legs. Up, 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 up. Look at the size of him. Oh, I love my legs, my spider legs. I love my spider legs. Let's just have a look. Are you under there, Scotty? I say, Scotty, are you under bucket? Let's have a look, shall we? There he is.
Is someone there? Help me! I can't move!
Would you like to smell me butt, Scotty? Would you like to smell?
Huh? Who's there? Help me! I'm stuck! Oh.
Can't have been them dogs, surely. How would they have carried it down? Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, no, it doesn't. Right.
I'm buried alive! Somebody dig me out!
Somebody dig me out.
Thank you, whoever you are. I was this close to taking my last breath. You found me just in time.
I've located the victim. Mr. McBiscuit has sustained a nasty knock to the noggin and don't remember naught about it. Happily, he will recover. However, aggravated thumping is a serious offence, and I've no choice but to treat every one of you as suspects.
Outrageous!
But I never touched it.
Suspects?
Until our thumper is caught, nobody leaves this house. Nobody comes in, and
No goes
nobody
out.
goes out. Not till I know the person who done it.
I know who did it. Spies from abroad. Saboteurs from the South Sea.
Thank you, Major. That's enough of your doolally chatter for now. Only cold, hard facts can solve this
Doolally.
mystery.
Solve this mystery?
That's right. by the book. You know, burden of innocence and proof of purchase and all that. That's how real investigations. Now, what's that contraption?
My latest prototype, Constable. The Deductomatic Mystery Solver.
Deductomatic? Is that what's been taking money out of my savings account?
Oh no, Mrs. Gabberley. The Deductomatic harnesses unused brain power to solve mysteries.
If you're pointing the finger, Wallace, any accusation must be backed up by hard fact and proven according to the law.
Well, that is, it should be working. Aha! I've got it!
Right then. Tell us, Wallace, who thumped Duncan McBiscuit?
Who done it? Who done it? Oh, that can't be right.
We're waiting.
Just a moment. Any idea who done it, lad? You wouldn't mind pointing him out, would you? It was Constable Dibbins.
That's an outrageous slur.
But you were sitting just by Duncan, weren't you?
Aye. And the police truncheon were invented for thumping, weren't it?
Now you're in a pickle, Constable.
I'm completely innocent. I didn't do it. It's a logical impossibility, and you can't argue with logical impossibilities.
I can argue the iron legs off a donkey, Mr. Gabberley says. Logic has naught to do with it.
Wallace, I'm sure you didn't mean to accuse me, did you?
The Deductomatic may need a bit more warm-up time.
Would you like to reconsider your accusation?
Oh,
Yes.
yes. The gong did it.
Kong? That's absurd, man. Stop monkeying about.
For once, I must agree with the Major.
The Deductomatic may need a bit more warm-up time.
Would you like to reconsider your accusation?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
It was Poogie Woo and Tinky Wee.
Two wee pups laying Duncan low? That's daft, that is.
Aye, silly that.
The very idea of accusing my dear doggies. How absurd!
Aye, quite absurd. Absurd, eh? Nothing is absurd before the law.
Here we go.
It is the absurd claims the law takes most seriously. For if the absurd cannot expect justice and a fair hearing, then who among us can?
He's got a point.
We must treat this accusation according to the law. The law requires proof. Proof requires...
Pudding.
Hold on. Proof requires three things. First, the motive. Why did the suspects thump Duncan McBiscuit? Second, the weapon. What was he thumped with? Third, a witness. Who can collaborate, corroborate, back up your accusation? Do you have a motive, a weapon, and a witness, Mr. Wallace?
Not yet, but I
I'll
will.
just recalibrate the inference-ometers.
Come on, Gromit.
There we are.
What'll it be? Motive, weapon, or witness?
Where to begin?
Motive.
Right, that's the one.
What's the one?
Motive. I've solved the motive.
Excellent! Tell us why Wadgy Podge and Tinky Pink thumped Duncan McBiscuit.
Do I look like I care?
Well, out with it, man.
Just a moment. Can you spare a motive, lad? If you've got one, give it here.
I ain't got out yet. Can't I just come out of this yet?
The motive is Felicity Flit.
Are you saying that Miss Flit's doggies attacked Mr. McBiscuit to save their mistress from some terrible event or threat to her person?
Well,
Was it blackmail?
I can't rightly say for sure.
Then don't say out.
Your motive doesn't stand up.
Ooh. Oh, perhaps I miscalibrated the conductivator whatchamacallit.
All right, that's enough of that. Everyone can go about their normal business, but remember, nobody leaves the house until the mystery is solved.
What a waste of time. Those stairs don't climb themselves, you know.
Once I have the deductomatic properly calibrated, this case will be elementary, dear Gromit, elementary. In the meantime, why don't you, sniff up some clues for the deductomatic process, eh, lad? You might start with the constable there. I expect he's got some juicy leads.
I've got the suspects right where I want them. Written down on my official constabulary notepad. I'll crack the case with this, I will.
Oh, I will. I'll tell thee, I'll crack the case with this.
It's got to be one of these three, but which one?
Right. Mrs. Gabberley, rudeness, revenge. Stephania, Sandcastle spy. Major Crumb, just plain crazy. Motive.
Ah, the motive. Likely to be some physical object. I remember a case a few years back where the motive was a turnip, with two blokes claiming the growing rights.
The weapon.
Right, the weapon. I'll wager it's a blunt object. Your more polite objects rarely do much thumping. Yes, the witness. Likely to be a person. Your vegetables and minerals don't generally have much to offer in the way of witnessing.
It can't be Crumb, can it? Pania. Could it be Gabberley?
Do you sense something, boy? She clearly had a motive, and perhaps under that soft, knitted exterior lurks the soul of a hardened thumper. I must question her.
Go on, go and question her then. Go and question her then, Officer Dibble.
It's on the blink at the moment, I'm afraid. I'll get it working soon enough, never fear.
Make sure they do. Make sure they do. Because we've got things to
Who
do.
would have thought our little do-it-yourself beach resort would be the scene of a crime?
The
All
old
we
bloody things are
need to
crying.
solve the mystery is a motive, a weapon, and a witness.
I'll get on it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Wallace.
Watch your step, Gromit. That's a slippery slope. Simpler times, eh, lad?
Those were the days. I remember them well.
silicon flowers. Lovely, but not particularly fragrant.
Well, spray them with some dupe then, stupid man.
That's my automated ocean breeze simulator.
Not very oceany. Should have put a fish behind it.
Those are artificial flowers, lad. Attractive to the eye, but not to the nose, eh?
Bong.
I'm afraid our supper gong won't be seeing any more use this evening.
Where is it? Where is the gong? Ah, there it is. Oh no, it's the door handle. Where's the gong? Is that what they used? Where's the gong? That might have been what they used to bat him overhead.
I've deactivated your core box, Gromit. Never fear, I'll put it right after our guests have gone.
What are you going to do with all that friggin' sand and water in basement, like?
I'm afraid our supper gong won't be seeing any more use this evening.
Well, let's go then.
You shouldn't eat candy floss, Mr. Paneer. Bad for your teeth.
Oh, I'm not eating it. I just like having something to hold.
You must try to stop worrying so.
What? The Thumper? Who knows where he'll strike next?
I don't think there is a thumper. I think Duncan just fell over and wandered off by himself. He's a clumsy oaf, you know.
Aye, he is heavy on his feet, that's for sure.
He'll bounce back. He always does. It's Poochie Woo and Tinky Wee I'm worried about. Those silly accusations hurt their feelings. I just hope playing dress-up will lift their spirits. A new look is a tonic for the soul, don't you find?
Afraid I don't know how to play dressing up games as it happens.
Doggy dress-up, silly. I just need to pick the right outfits. So many to choose from.
So many to choose from.
I just can't decide. Artificial blossoms may look pretty, but they don't smell like much.
Well, that's because they're made out of plastic, love. What do you think they're going to smell like?
Hello there, Gromit. Would you like to play doggy dress-up?
Nope. And I'll just go right now.
I wonder what the best dressed dogs are wearing this season.
Come on then, Wallace. We need Gromit. Sorry, we need to find. What's
Do
these
you like the
pictures?
pretty pictures?
Not really.
He thinks he's so important. Oh, Mrs. Gabbly's as cute as kittens. Or strays, anyway. The Major seems to have lost his bearings.
Oh, marbles.
Not my best shot.
Let's have a look at Wallace.
It's your master, Gromit. Ah, the beachcombing canine.
Ah, Gromit.
His holiday didn't turn out quite the way he'd planned, did it?
No, he got thumped for being a big oaf.
My poor little darlings. They love a fashion shoot, but they were so agitated they couldn't sit still. Do you know what upset them? Some horrid person stole Mr. Squeaky. Isn't that awful? Mr. Squeaky's only a bone, but he's absolutely their favourite toy. The three of them are inseparable. Personally, I think it was that constable. Who else could be so cruel as to steal from a couple of helpless little puppies?
I think Felicity's a
He's like a little
S&M
boy,
in the spare time.
crazy for candy floss.
She looks like one
My
of them
poor
types.
little Duncan. All he wanted was to take me out on a date. Perhaps I'll let him, if we ever get out of here.
I bet you will.
He looks so happy.
Alright, well, that's what Mr. McPenny has got to.
Oh, it's only you, Gromit. For a moment I thought... Well, never mind. I'm sorry, lad, but if you want some candy floss, you'll have to get your own. I'm rather... attached to mine.
Is he Indian or frigging Welsh? I can't work out what his accent is.
So many
Or a Welsh
choices.
Indian. Is that it? No, what else over there? No. I need to talk to Major, I think, because he got a description of him, I think. Got a description of the thumper. Little bastards. Oh, what we're doing? We didn't want to climb down. Oh shit. Now I'm back down here. I didn't want to do that, but at least I know I can do that. There must be a reason for doing that. Mrs. Gabbly.
Mr. Gabbly promised he'd run shop for me. Imagine him downstairs face to face with actual customers.
It's funny how they all have conversations with frigging Gromit. He's never spoke a word in all
the
of them.
constable won't even let you out for walkies, will he? Mr. Gabbly promised he'd run shop for...
You've already told us that one. I'm going a bit senile.
He took quite a thumping, didn't he? Can't say he didn't deserve it. Still can't leave him to rot all on his lonesome. Someone's got to tend to the great lug.
Oh,
He's coming round.
oh, my head. Somebody stop the spinning. There's a whirlpool I'm in.
Don't fret, Pat, you've had a nasty knock. Did you see him, thumped you?
No, but I can almost remember what hit me. The terrible weapon that laid me low, it's...
You saw the weapon, what hit you?
I think so. It was... Oh, I can't remember a thing.
A big
My
fat
brain's been
penis.
boggled.
Hit with Felicity's
What
penis.
amnesia you have.
Amnesia? Oh, not that, as well as a bang to the head. Is it fatal?
Just take things step by step, Chuck. What's the last thing you can remember?
Well, I were upstairs, getting set for a jump junior on slide, but something wasn't right. Them little dogs of Felicity's were underfoot, and they wouldn't shut their yaps. Duncan McBiscuit doesn't take guff from yapping wee dugs, so I grabbed that bone toy of theirs and took it away. They didn't like it one bit. Oh, no. Best part was, when I squeezed the wee toy, it drove them crazy, because it made this noise. This noise. Och, what was that noise? I can't recall.
Oh, it's same as that
My
machine
brain's
next to him.
turned to haggis.
Don't fret, Pat. Just rest. It'll come back to you.
It will, 'cause it's there right next to him. This machine sounds like it.
That's
That's
it. The sound
That's
of the toy. Now I remember.
Go on, then what happened?
Oh, I kept the toy and shut the wee doggies down the slide. They didn't like that one bit neither. I was having a grand time. I wanted a wee picky to remember by, so I went down to that photo thingamajig. I struck a manly pose, and I was, oh, Crivens, it's all fading away.
a manly
I'll be forgetting my
pose.
own name next.
Oh, don't get yourself in a twist, love. It'll come back to you.
Right. So what is it? I need to show him. I don't get it.
That's right. I remember.
Go on.
I was taking a picky, holding a stick of candy floss. Oh, I love that stuff, me. I got my hunger up. Just then, like an answer to my prayers, the gong sounded for supper. I came to table, and there I found heaven, my lovely lass, Felicity. I remember the fine, sweet smell of her, like... She smelled like...
Fish.
Oh, blast it all. My nose is a blank. I cannot recall.
Give it time, love. You'll remember.
What can she... Oh, that flower in her hair. How are we going to get that though? I need to speak to the Major. Can we go in here? Oh yeah, no, that's why Felicity is, isn't it? No, not in there, not in there. See you, Felicity. Can we go in the kitchen?
Good to see you, Private.
There he is. Hey up, Major.
Watch your hindquarters, Private. There are spies about. Saw 'em myself, dragging off that Duncan chap. Not a pretty picture.
Yeah, then tell us.
This reminds me of the time I was cooped up in a chicken coop south of Toulouse. My company was pinned down for 3 days. Nothing to eat but a single croissant and a rotten egg. Have I told you the story, Private?
About 1,000,000 times.
They were the best of times. Or was it the worst of times? I can't recall.
Right, so, have you seen
Glad
the...
you're here, Private. I've had enough of civilians thinking they can run things. Couldn't run a temperature, some of them. That's the spirit.
Well, tell us all the frigging thing is, well then, Major.
Watch your hindquarters, Private. There are spies about. So... This is no time for cooking. We need to conserve our rations until the last terrible hours.
What else can I interact with?
Checking provisions, eh? Good military planning. Who knows how long that fool of a civilian constable will keep us cooped up? Best start rationing now, before panic sets in and we have to eat our pack animals. each other.
Go out there. Guess not. Some candy
Too
floss.
sweet and fluffy for a real soldier, Private.
Go.
No need to dig trenches yet.
So how do I get him to tell me all these?
Watch your hindquarters, Private.
There's got to be a way to get him to tell me. Oh, because it gives you the description, and I think of all the wrong uns were. Let's think. Let me try that again, where I can go out that window. There must be a reason for that. Ah, shut up, you little friggin' weasels. Right, so there must be a reason for us being out here. The flowers, that's what will remind him of Felicity. Right, I think we can go in town though as well. Let me just see out over here. Right. There must be some other stuff we need.
Mr. Gabble is news agent. Now open for business.
Where is he though? He's still stayed up in frigging...
Is that a customer I hear?
Doing it from
Read all
upstairs.
about...
Oh, so you can only go to that shop? Fuck's sake. Right.
Another customer? Is he there today?
So is that all I can do? Show us a book?
Read
Yeah,
all
so-
about it! That news from around world! So I only ever read football, of course. Oi! You want to shop here? You gotta follow my rules! Do you hear? Take what you like and I'll put it on slate! Business will sort out payment later! Got that? Oi! And don't nick nothing while you're about it! Blimey! That were easy! I don't know why Winnie makes so much fuss!
Right, passion.
Satisfaction guaranteed! Or I'll give you what for!
Alright, give you what for? Fucking hell. Right, knitting that.
Roll up,
Oh,
or
shit.
rhubarb off!
What would I need? What would I need it for? What's...
New easy payment system! Stick it on slate, and my missus will sort it out later!
Let me try this one. Just for her, I think, with dogs. She was asking about what's in fashion for dogs. I was thinking more for Major though, to find out what he knows. Now what we can do is next one now as well, cats. We've got flowers.
I just can't remember. That's it! The sweet scent of Felicity! How could I forget? I remember everything now! I'm cured! You've cured my ham knees! You cured me, and I were a right numpty with you, weren't I?
Still are, I reckon. But don't go weepy on me now. Tell me what happened after you sat down at supper.
I was making a toast when the lights went out. My eyes were adjusting to the dark when... thump!
Who thumped you?
Och, I never saw who. But I saw what? The supper gong mallet! That's what hit me!
The supper gong mallet? You sure, Chuck?
Sure? Oh, aye! Look! Look what it did to me!
That's a crime, that is. No wonder your mind's been a blank.
Oh,
What kind
look
of
who happened
person
to
would
have
do that? They should be locked up. You go back to sleep now, love. Get some rest.
Big lummox.
Let's leave him be. Poor man.
Not much of a man, am I? Just hope the fragrant Miss Flick doesn't see me like this.
Shut up, you big baby, and stop yakking.
Aye, well, thanks for curing my ham knees. I'll no forget you.
See that you don't. But if you really want to thank me, you can do summit for Wallace. It's his enterprise you spoiled. Now, back to sleep with you.
Aye, anything you say, Mrs. Gabberley.
Oh, the constable won't even let you out for walkies, will he?
Up walkies and an internet salt frigging crime. Can we get that brolly yet? Well, what's it? What can I interact with it for? It's got to be a reason. Oh, fuck knows. Fuck knows, mate. Fuck knows. Little bastards. You little bastards, you. See, they can do the fancy dress thing with Felicity, but I need the description off of
That's an extra fluffy batch. Can't do any harm to trade up. Just this once.
No, I need
crikey, it's heavy. Must be family-sized floss.
yeah, I need description off at General so that I can get her to dress them up the same as the description.
Oh, it's only you, Gromit. For a moment I thought... Well, never mind.
Thought it was the basher.
I'm sorry, lad, but if you want some candy floss, you'll have to get your own. I'm rather... attached to mine.
Look at rockets on wall from that series they did where he went to the moon. It made of cheese.
A little dressing up game will do my darlings the world of good.
Can we swap him?
Oh! No thank you, Gromit.
No, not that, you dickhead. With him.
Oh! I've already got some, and I intend to hold on to it.
There must be.
What shall it be?
Thanks! Phew! Who knew a flower could be so nerve-wracking? Personally, I prefer the timeless elegance of a jumper and tie.
A brown jumper and tie. I wonder if that'll work.
You mustn't abuse the candy floss maker. It's the only one we've got. Oh, it's tempting, but that would violate nature's law.
Oh, you frigging candy machine, frigging guard.
You mustn't abuse the candy floss maker. It's the only one we've got.
I
just can't decide.
There's got to be a way to get him to part with that frigging...
Ah! Oh.
I wonder what the best dressed dogs are wearing this season.
Oh yeah, maybe I can get a book for him. He said he read something, didn't he? I'll have to ask him again. Just want to see if I can do out with these though first.
You'd look lovely in lederhosen and a little alpine cap.
Lederhosen! Fucking hell.
No, thank you. Certainly not. That stuff is poison on a stick. So pretty. But I already have one, don't I?
Oh, why don't you have two, Felicity?
So many choices.
What about this, Felicity?
Oh, what a nice present. That's a stylish look. I do admire those sunglasses. I suppose they're back in fashion. Seems I'm something of a trendsetter. A little dressing up game will do my darlings the world of good.
Is that it? I wonder if I could have got them all. One of each of them. What did he say he read? Oh, I can't now. Can I stop giving it to her? Yeah, let's go and get another magazine. What? I thought you were saying no then. They didn't want to let me out. Ah, shut up, you little bastards, you. I'll box your ears. Oh, shut up, you little twats. Guess that don't work. You don't like candy floss then, no? No. Why on the slider when I was doing it to then? You little bastards, you. There's not a right lot I can friggin' do. So wait a minute. Can I use? Oh, shut up! Little toss wanks. Can't do out while they're fucking there. Will you piss off? Dustbin. What's in here? What? I can't look in dustbin. I wonder if I can get one of each.
Is that a customer I hear?
Oh, so there's no I can... That's it then, I can't interact with what else here. Fucking hell.
No thanks, love. I'm in no mood for sweets. No thanks, love. Aw, that's sweet of you, love, but no thanks. It might clash with me cosy.
What was it? Nothing. I've got to somehow speak to Major.
Well met, Private. I smell trouble ahead. Or burning plastic, anyway. Trying to cook up some caramel, are you? Better not. Might burn the house down and all that.
How about you fuck off?
Not advisable. Watch your hindquarters, Private. There are spies about. Saw 'em myself, dragging off that Duncan chap. Not a pretty picture. No need to dig trenches yet.
Ah, yeah, we can get the copper to speak with Crumb. He will get the, he's in here, isn't he? He will get the
One of these suspects knows summit, but who to question first? If I keep staring long enough, I'm sure I'll detect summit eventually.
Major Crumb.
Caught a scent, have you? Yes, I'll have a little chat with the Major. Perhaps he knows something he doesn't know he knows.
Yes, he does know he knows, though. That's the thing. So let's go, shall we?
And if you don't believe me, I invite you to inspect the evidence.
Are you having a laugh?
Enough questions. We're wasting time. The spies could be signaling their ship. If they give away our position, we're done for.
All right, yes, fine. So tell me what these so-called spies of yours looked like.
Don't mind if I do. It was dark. Dark as a darkened room. Then the door cracked open, and I saw them. Swarthy little men with sunken eyes and primitive tattoos, dragging Duncan's limp body. Sailors, judging by their uniforms. Natives of the South Seas, I'd say. Stake my reputation on it.
Did they look like this?
No. Eyes more sunken, with heavy brows. That's better. Add nautical tattoos round their necks, and don't forget the uniform. There we are. A hint more menace. Just a hint now. Yes, now you've got it. Those are the villains I saw.
Right, so this is what they look like, eh?
Post that picture to every jack-tar in the Navy. We've got to stop them before they make landfall.
That's just what I'll do.
The man means well, but he's a couple of bricks short of the full hod.
Right, so we
Good
know
to
what,
see you, Private.
we know what we've got to dress them up in now, don't we? Sailor outfits.
Watch your hindquarters, Private. There are spies about. Saw 'em myself, dragging off that Duncan chap. Not a pretty picture.
They're going to be some type of glasses, them sunken eyes. I'm sure there were like a scarf with that what is it, anchor on, and obviously these sailor hats that I've got one of, and that'll be them. Yep, we know now. We've got you, you little bastards. Is that everything then? Yes. Right, let's go. Felicity!
Ah, Gromit, you must know what the debonair dog likes. Why don't you help me pick an outfit for my precious darlings? Use your doggy fashion sense and choose your favourite hat, glasses,
See that
and
scarf,
collar.
look. Let's... what do you call it?
That's a good choice. But one of my sailor hats is missing. Hoochie Woo and Tinky Wee like to wear matching outfits.
Well, how about I give you this one that I found then, eh? How about that, Felicity?
Oh, you found it. Good boy. Now Hoochie Woo and Tinky Wee can play sailor again.
Oh, fantastic. Right, so we shall have... No. we shall have sailor
Aye, aye,
hats
Captain.
with those
Very
glasses
latest.
and
Your
those.
tea.
That it? I don't need what else, do I?
They're show dogs, you know. Prize winners.
That's it, what else do I need? We've got the hats. Do they need a collar as well? No, that is the collar.
Hoochie Woo and Tinky Wee will love this. Hoochie Woo, Tinky Wee. Time
Come
for dress up,
on.
my dears. Oh, look at this. Hello. You found Mr. Squeaky. You clever things. I was afraid he'd never turn up. Now we're really ready for some fun, aren't we? Let's get dressed up.
The poor things are shy. Would you mind leaving us alone for just a little while?
Yeah. Would you mind, Gromit, leaving us alone for just a little while? Because they actually look like the murderers now. Well, not murderers. Right, I obviously need to go upstairs now that I've got rid of them. You must be this tall to slide this ride. Boing. 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 I don't get what I'm supposed to do though. Ah, is it for the bone? I think it might be, you know. But it's not that one for definite. And it isn't right up there at the back either, I don't think. Oh, that one either. It's got to be this one, hasn't it? I don't understand. I don't even understand what it is I'm trying to do with them, to be honest. There's a certain one I need to push down. But I don't understand which or why. Alright, with the one in front on it to get the bone. I think that's what it was for. Yeah, that's right, that's what I needed it for. Right, press the spring. Quick time! That's it. That'll catch the bone now. Bye, Pochio. Thanks for the bone. Right, so now all I need is the frigging gavel or whatever it is. And how do I get that? Don't know, I just don't know, that's all. Right, so
Best leave him lie, love. He's had enough for one day. Ew, I'd rather not touch that tar very much.
I don't understand what the friggin' Nora I am meant to do now. No. I need him to...
Oh, no thank you, Gromit.
Oh my
What shall it
God.
be?
Thanks. Phew. Who knew a flower could be so nerve-wracking? I know it's tempting, but that would violate nature's law.
Was it really?
You mustn't abuse the candy floss maker.
Oh,
it's the only
shut
one we've
up.
got.
For God's sake.
I just can't decide. I wonder what the best dressed dogs are wearing this season.
I just don't know what to fucking do with you now.
You debonair doggy, you.
So there's nothing I can do, is there? Oh, God knows. What am I supposed to friggin' do next?
Artificial blossoms may look pretty, but they're...
Yes, we know that, Felicity. We know that. But what I need is something to lure this idiot away from the floss machine, or to give me his stick.
Perhaps a fairy princess outfit with a tiara.
I can't get the gavel yet then, obviously. I need to do something else.
Three little suspects. One of them's got to be the thumper.
Right, so...
Those are artificial flowers, lad. Attractive to the eye, but not to the nose, eh? That's my automated ocean breeze simulator.
No. I am absolutely stuck.
Silicon flowers. Lovely, but not particularly fragrant.
How the...
You can do this, Ernest Dibbins.
Ah, Mr. Paneer. Yeah, I'll get him to talk to Mr. Paneer so I can get the gavel.
What is it, boy?
That's it.
His motive is clear enough. But could this apparently gentle purveyor of fine groceries be a Jekyll and Hyde character, perhaps? A vicious thumper in disguise? I must interrogate him.
Come on then, let's go and interrogate him, shall we? No, get to the door. Door. You, Mr. Paneer.
And put that candy floss down while I'm
Yes.
interviewing you, if you please.
Yes. Put it down.
I'll ask you again, and this time I want a straight answer. Did you or did you not thump Duncan McBiscuit?
Did you not? I mean, you did not. That is to say, me, not you. I mean not you, me. But not me.
So
I
many
didn't hit you.
choices.
What? Why can't I take it? Just take it then. Anyway. Yeah. Well, guess we've got it then. Ta-da!
All right, that's enough. Just you watch yourself, Mr. Paneer, or I'll be watching you. Got it? Not another word.
Right, we ready?
Phew. What happened to my little friend and protector? I have to spin up another.
Goody goody gumdrops. Let's go. We're ready to find the accused.
Eureka! I've got it!
You sure this time, Mr. Wallace? I'll
Yeah.
summon the suspects. Right. You have accused Felicity's diminutive dogs of thumping Duncan McBiscuit. To prove it, you need a motive, a weapon, and a witness. Where do you want to start?
Yeah, we'll do a motive.
And the motive is... Can you rustle up a motive, lad?
It was that.
The motive is... this chew toy.
Really? The pups are very attached to that toy. I know from bitter experience.
Of course they are. Mr. Squeaky was a present from their mumsy. That doesn't make it a motive for hurting Duncan, though.
Oh, yes, it does. Duncan stole the toy from them doggies. Told me so himself.
He never did.
Oh, he did.
If Mr. McBiscuit did indeed take their favourite toy, that could well be a motive for thumping.
But why would Duncan want to take Mr. Squeaky? The very idea is ridiculous.
Ridiculous? Possibly. But on the balance of probabilities, spot on. I believe this motive meets the test of the law. You're on the way to proving your case, Wallace. We know the motive. What's next?
The weapon.
Of course. Now we'll get the facts.
Get what facts?
The weapon. I've determined the weapon.
Well done. Tell us what, Wodgy Podge and Winky T used to thump Duncan.
A crunchy frog.
Well, out with it, man.
Just a moment. Do you have anything resembling a weapon, lad? I could use one sharpish.
The gavel.
The weapon is this mallet.
You bang on the money this time, Wallace. I remember now. That's what it Duncan, all right. He said so himself, and he's got the dent in his bonds to prove it.
It all makes sense now.
The
That's a
dent in his
maladjusted
bonds.
mallet, all right.
Maladjusted? What makes you say that?
Well, it looked all fluffy and pink and delicious, but underneath it was rock hard and not very tasty.
Thank you, Mr. Pinnear. It appears that the mallet is indeed our weapon. Well done, Wallace. The case against, them two dogs is coming together. The only piece of the puzzle left is the witness.
Cracking. Now we'll know the truth.
The truth about what?
The witness. I've identified the witness.
Good show. Tell us who witnessed, Tinky Woo and Podgy Wee assaulting Mr. McBiscuit.
Kipper
Well, out with it, man.
Just a moment. Who would you pick for a witness, lad?
A major.
My witness is Major Crumb.
Quite right. I saw him. It was black as pitch. The door cracked open, and I saw him dragging away the body. Short, hairy fellows with sunken eyes and tattooed necks. Sailors from the South Seas. Spies! Spies from abroad!
Not this again.
I think we've heard enough.
Wait, Major. Did your spies look like them two?
Good heavens! That's them, all right. I'd recognize them anywhere. Put those spies in irons.
Don't be silly. They're puppies.
Dogs of war, more like.
What war? Oh, there is no war.
What?
All right, let's let sleeping dogs lie, shall we? The main point is, the Major saw these two dragging away Mr. McBiscuit. Isn't that right, Major?
It most certainly is.
In that case, according to the law, he is a legitimate witness. Wallace, you've shown us motive, weapon, and witness. And according to the powers vested in me as an officer of the law, I now pronounce the case solved. Duncan McBiscuit was thumped by a mallet because of a stolen chew toy, the crime being witnessed by Major Crumb. The perpetrators of this evil deed were none other than the canine criminals, Poogie Woo and Tinky Wee.
No, it can't be. My darlings are precious, kind, incy-wincy doggies, not hooligan hounds.
I knew it.
Wallace knew it.
Put them in chains. Throw away the key. Batten down the hatches. Cabin doors to manual.
All in a day's detective work.
Oh, I really do feel fit.
Oh dear.
Tackle those miscreants.
Oh, look, lad. The drain must have come unplugged. That's handy. Oh, seems to have created a bit of a current.
Chapter 4. Down the drain.
Gromit, I've got that sinking feeling. We're all going down the drain.
Quick, Gromit, quick. I don't get what I'm supposed to do here. What am I supposed to do, like? I'll have that, and I'll have that.
Oi, get off! Shoo! Go and play somewhere else, you tykes.
You tykes.
Help, Gromit!
Help, Gromit! Starfish. Chocolate ones. Can't make a chocolate starfish. Oh, can I throw a starfish at it then?
I've been boarded. I'm rudderless and without a paddle.
I want that teapot, actually. Come on, get the teapot. Yay! I don't know why I need it, but get it anyway. Because you never bloody know, do you? Eh? Never know when you might need a teapot.
To me, lad.
You're up, Wallace. Boom. There we go. Don't you dare go down that drain, do you hear? Don't
Over here,
you
Gromit.
dare. And we'll have that. Oh, yeah. Right, now what do I need? I've got everything there.
Poop, Dex, poop. Oh my giddy aunt, I'm feeling all topsy-turvy. Get 'em off, Gromit!
Oh. Right, so what am I supposed to do here then? Wait a minute.
Gromit, get me out of here!
Bink! Is it going to do that every time, like?
I haven't got a sea leg to stand on.
No. Oh, you gotta be joking.
Do something, Gromit.
I don't get what I'm supposed to do here. Okay.
I'm beginning to feel seasick. Stop all this spinning, Gromit.
Oh my god, will you just go around there? Really heading a bit now. Oh, I can't do that yet then.
To me, lad. Oi, get off! You, go and play somewhere else, you tykes.
Ah, that's it. Now I can throw. Come on. Go on. No!
Heavens above! They followed their toy down the drain. Well, I'll give them one thing. They're dogged to the end. Welcome aboard, lad. Just a short jump to dry land, eh? Oh no, Gromit! I'm about to be flushed! Do something!
Right.
I'm beginning to feel seasick. Don't do it, lad. You'll blow yourself to smithereens.
Ready? Whee! Yay! That's how you do it.
Thank heavens, we've made it, Gromit. We're back on dry land.
That's one you owe me, pal.
I do hope everyone's had an unforgettable holiday, and that you'll consider visiting West Wallaby Street Waterworld again next year.
Oh, they're in jail. That toilet wasn't in there before. That's a new addition.
Gromit, where are you, lad? We've got quite a clean-up job in front of us. No time for dawdling. Gromit! Gromit!
Get fucked off, Wallace. Gromit's having a day off. Well, there you go. Finished this one a little bit earlier, but not much. About 10-15 minutes earlier. Yeah, I like this one. Preferred it than the first one. Still, it can drag on a bit when you're stuck and you don't know what to do, but I don't think I got stuck for too long. The worst bit were getting Mr. Paneer to talk. To give us the gavel, sorry, the weapon. But I got there. Not too long, I suppose. So yeah. So tomorrow we'll be playing episode 3, so we're halfway through now. There's 4 episodes, we've done 2 of them. So obviously Saturday and Sunday will be 3 and 4, and then next week we can start the second one, which is, I believe, Back to the Future, I think, which I really like. Back to the Future is a brilliant game. I like it. I think it helps that I've watched all the films as well, so I know what characters and stuff in it. And I like the music in it as well. It's exactly like the music in the film, in the game. So everything about it, I really like it. It's a well-made game. So yes, that'll be Monday when we start playing Back to the Future. Get the last two Wallace and Gromits done, Saturday and Sunday. I really can't wait for Walking Dead though, but that's going to last a while. Is that because there were about 4 or 5 then? They did. That's the one they did the most sequels for. Michonne had her own standalone season, which that were pretty good as well. But yeah, they're a lot more graphic of them as well. But that's number 4. That was the 4th game they brought out. We've got this, Back to the Future. What would they? Oh, Jurassic Park, which is also a good one. And then it's Walking Dead. Like I say, Walking Dead alone is going to last a week or 2, just because of how many sequels there were and stuff. So the next one is the fairground one then. Muzzled. This is it. Monty Muzzle's fundraiser affair. Supposed to be for saving dogs that live in a shelter. Yeah! I wonder what that preview is. Let's have a look. Didn't do it right, lot, did it? Oh, again, I might have pressed something by accident. No. Guess there ain't no preview then. Or maybe it's because we've already played it, or I don't know. That's out now, mate. It's out now. But anyway, yeah, I'll find out now what the 3rd one's called. The 3rd one is called Muzzled. Yeah, that's just what it's called, Muzzled. Because it's about Monty Muzzle, isn't it, as we've just seen. So yeah, that will be the 3rd one, Muzzled. So to any of you that have watched, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it, really helps us out. And if you haven't watched it live, but you will be watching it at a later date, because like I say, once the live finishes, it automatically goes on to the Immersion Gaming Facebook page then as a pre-recorded recording, so you can watch them at any time. So yeah, even if you watch it at a later date, thank you very much for watching. You're really helping us out. But other than that, take care of yourselves, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, for part 3, Muzzled. Bye.